Good morning, everybody. It's October 25th. Just getting daylight. I'm hunting out on this urban property again. It's just an area that I'm not doing any damage by hunting here. There's really I'm really just trying to shoot a doe. There is a buck that has been on camera once in 60 days, but these does frequent this area, maybe come through here four times a week or so. Typically late morning, 9, 10 o'clock. So I'm going to sit here for a while this morning. I'm on the ground. Winds are swirling, of course, like they always do in East Texas, so hopefully the predominant wind will pick up here soon and start to suck it away. And if the thermals start to pick up, it'll pull it away too, but right now it's just kind of sucky wind. So let's see what happens. Well, as soon as I got done with that little interview, that buck came and hit that scrape. He was at like 32 yards, and I literally had like, I don't even know, one twig in the way, or not really a twig, like a stick in the way. I wasn't really trying to shoot to the scrape. My thought was to hit the scrape and come up the lane. But like bucks do, he hit the scrape and then went off into the woods for no reason. Then after that, I had a small buck, or I had a doe come in. And from behind me, and that was the only place where I was vulnerable, was from straight behind me. She came in from straight behind me. And kind of saw me and ran off, and then a small buck chased her back through, and he kind of saw me and trotted off. And so I've resituated, and I've gotten to where this tree, a couple trees behind me here, are hiding me from behind a lot better. And I've still got a shot to my little lane out there. I'm gonna stick it out here. The action's been pretty good. Hopefully I haven't scared everything out of the woods. That buck, when he went off into the woods, I tried to situate to where I could get a shot at him, maybe through the woods, and he caught me moving, did not smell me, just saw movement and ran off. So the deer have literally done everything but what I thought they would, which is walk down that lane. So that's bow hunting, but been a good sit so far, so we're gonna stay for a while, and I think something else is gonna come through. The deer on their feet this morning. Well, that's it for this morning. Pretty eventful hunt. I had one more deer skirt past me after I moved, but that's it. So some more close calls. I'm gonna scout my way out. I can see a couple more rubs and scrapes just from right here now that it's good in daylight. Action's starting to pick up on this property. I'll probably come back in another week or so and hunt this area again. There's another old lane about 300 yards north of here. I'm gonna go scout it before I leave, so see if any action is picked up on it. But the action's definitely picking up here, so let's keep after it. Good morning, everybody. It is October 29th. It's just getting daylight. I'm getting a hunt before work this morning. I came into an area that I typically hunt once or twice a year because there's just an immaculate amount of sign here. There's, within 100 yards of me, there's 4 or 5 scrapes. I've never just seen a whole lot of deer in here, but there's so much sign. I figure eventually I'm gonna bump into something. I'm on some private land my family owns. This is my property that I grew up hunting. I have a perfect wind. Yesterday it rained all day, so I'm thinking the deer today are gonna want to move, because yesterday it was just terrible weather, just rain, cold all day. Plus, typically after a rain, bugs come hit their scrapes, freshen them up, because the rain washed them away. So that's what I'm hoping. I also have a corn feeder here. There's a lot of hogs in the area, so if a hog comes in, I'll shoot that as well. Speaking of that, hog coming in right now. Drilled him. Brother, took forever to get a shot at that thing, but I smoked him, so let him go off and die. I'll go get him when I'm done deer hunting. It's my first time shooting something in a while, so we get the angst out. Hog down, one hog down. Now we need a nice big buck to come through. There we go. Well, it's about time for me to get down and find that hog and then get to work. No deer this morning, other than the one that I saw as I pulled into my gate. I saw a buck as I pulled into my gate out in my pasture, which is about 200 yards that way. And I'm not... He was out there by himself. He was out there grazing in the night, I guess. We've got some just Bermuda grass out there, so I don't know if he was eating that or what. But that's the only deer I saw, was driving in the dark. But I'm gonna pack up, get down, find my arrow, and try to find this hog. After watching the footage, maybe a touch high. It seems good though. He took off like he got hit really well, so we're gonna pack up, get down, go find that hog. I'll see you when we get down there. Well, I found it. Never found any blood. Never found the arrow. I'm hoping I can find the arrow somewhere around here. I'm gonna look and see what happened. It looks like he bed down there on purpose. I definitely think he bed down there on purpose, so I may just got one lung. I'm gonna drag him out of here. He's a big one now. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna drag him out, get him where I can take a look at him and see if I can show y'all where this arrow hit. And the arrow may still be in him, or it may have broke inside of him. I don't know. I'm gonna drag him out and we'll find out. Okay, so hog was quartering away just slightly. I entered right here and exited. Oof. Right there. So it should have gotten most of everything. I hit a little bit further back than I wanted to, maybe 2 or 3 inches, but it should have gotten everything. Don't know why I can't find the arrow. I'm gonna go back and look for it, I guess. Well, here this beast is. Oh, goodness gracious. He's a daggum hoss. Probably a 200-pounder. 150 at least. The shot, you know, maybe 2 to 3 inches to the right, but he's quartering away just a tad, so it exited just behind the opposite shoulder. There's just not a lot of blood at all, which is frustrating. He must have just bled out inside. The arrow went all the way through him. I don't know where the arrow is. I'm gonna have to come back and look for it, I guess. Yeah, I have no clue where the arrow is, so. But anyways, this is a big old hog. Gonna get him out of here. And get to work. This is a good morning. So this is probably going to be the end of episode 2 of my 2020 season. Had some pretty decent action this week, and over the past couple weeks it was slow kind of mid-October, but over the past week I've had some really good action. So that's going to be it for episode 2. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and the rut is on. The next episode is sure to have some really good rut action from up in Oklahoma and around here in East Texas. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.